Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 23rd of March 2020. It's a pleasure to be with you. I'm using the Twisted Tarot Tales again. A lot of you don't like this, some of you do like it. I'm using it because I need a little bit of silly and I need a little bit of fun in my life. I don't watch the news at the moment. I pick up what's happening anyway, and I'm spending a lot of time meditating so that my mental health isn't affected by this mob fear mentality that's just raging at the moment. So please make sure you take care of yourself. It's not just getting ill, it's the fallout and what everyone feels like and the effect it's having on people's mental health as well. So be kind to yourself, please. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of for Monday the 23rd. What they have to say. And these cards are actual tarot cards, so it's not like this is silly and it doesn't work. They're still good cards. It's just the way they've been drawn. Kind of 80s horror kitsch. And that's just the theme that cheers me up. Silly things like that cheer me up. They do. And I hope they do for you too. We have the Universe, which is the last card of the major arcana. It's usually called the World. Then we have the Six of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. All right. So the Universe, here it's shown in the worst possible way. Because what happens is this astronaut, he's up in space doing some mission, and while he's up there, Earth explodes. Another asteroid or planet hits, and it just blows Earth to smithereens. So Earth is no longer there, so you attain the universe as such. You overcome the world, you transcend the world, and you gain the universe. The world, the universe, is the last card of the major arcana, and it starts with the Fool. It's the Fool's journey. And by the time you get to the end here, you have transcended planet Earth. They're just showing us in a really extreme way. This guy is now going to go back on his shuttle. He's going to fly through that black hole, and he's going to find another universe or world where he's going to settle, and it's going to be fabulous. So it's a card that doesn't say the world is damaged, which at the moment it kind of is. That's not the point of the card. The card is saying that you as an individual can transcend, you can overcome the difficulties that are happening on planet Earth at the moment. The next card is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, you can see a young boy and another little boy in the boat, and they're escaping from this giant monster, and it looks like their father has been swept up and is about to be eaten by this monster, and the children are, or this child is furiously pedaling away to get away from this. The Six of Swords is taking a journey, but you see all the swords in the boat, and the swords are what represents negativity and thinking that is not constructive in any way. And even though he's getting away, same as this, even though he's getting away from the monster, when he gets to the shore, these two boys are still going to have to face the fact that their dad is in the clutches of this beast. Same thing, he has to accept that if he wants to move forward, he can't go back to planet Earth, which has been blown to smithereens. He's going to have to move forward. This card is also saying you're going to have to move forward. So both of the cards are saying, keep moving forward. Don't let the circumstances in your life determine what you do. You determine what you do. Don't be a sheep, especially now. You decide. Of course, you don't harm anyone and you don't put anyone else in danger. That goes without saying. But you take it upon yourself to notice that you can really function despite all of this terror that's going on at the moment. Or maybe you realize that you're far more resilient than you realize, and you learn something positive about yourself. Your urge to keep moving forward and negative thoughts are kind of pushing you to take action that you don't really want to take. I feel so sorry for people with OCD at the moment, because there's a genuine threat, and if you get down to the nitty-gritty of bacteria and having to spray everything, it's not funny, it's a nightmare. And even if you escape from that, you still have the swords with you, and you still have the worries with you all the time. Finally, we get to the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a snot-nosed brats club. And the Three of Pentacles are very good at what they do. Usually it represents experts working at something very important. Here they've made it silly. And they are the snot-nosed brat club, but as far as a snot-nosed mascot goes, that's pretty impressive. They've done pretty well. So they're experts. So trust your friends who aren't in a bad place. Realize that you have skills that you can still use, and that you can use now, especially while this is all going on, because it creates an opportunity for you to move forward with your life and to get yourself into a position of expertise. So a lot of people today are going to be able to fill a gap. A lot of people are going to slot into that niche, that job that the university needed, for instance, and they're just going to happen to be moving in that direction towards that job. So the main thing today is to keep moving forward, because if you stay, you'll be consumed, as far as the deck says. And consumed means you'll stay in your own head, and your ego is going to give you negative thoughts. Don't go outside. You're definitely going to get ill. Money is just, everything is gone. Those are all extreme thoughts, and extreme negative ego thoughts, they love this kind of thing because they can keep us stuck for decades. Keep moving today. Keep on doing business as usual. Set a goal. Pursue something that you like to work on. If you're working from home, or if you're still going into the office, don't just think about what's going on now. Think about a year from now, and think about new ideas that can come out of this, because I really think this is an opportunity to do things very differently. And I pray and I hope that as a result of this, we all see each other as a human family. It doesn't discriminate. We're all the same. So you have the opportunity to transcend the world, so to leave the problems behind and to say, you may have those problems, but they're not really affecting me today. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to move forward. If you want to stay negative and, just drive yourself crazy, go for it. But me and my buddy, we're out of here. We do feel guilty that you couldn't deal with it, but we still have to move forward, because we have to grow up and work and live our lives to the best we can, and we cannot give in to despair. And today, you easily avoid despair and negativity by keeping active and busy, even if it's something as pointless as creating a giant booger. I think this deck is actually very, very useful in times like these, because my father passed away, and whenever I connect with my dad spiritually, he always says to me, don't take things so seriously, always. He doesn't even say it, it's just his presence is so soothing. It's automatically, don't take this so seriously. Number-wise, we've got the universe, that's 21. 6 is 27, and 3 is 30. 30 reduces to 3 in numerology, and we don't get that very often. 3 is new beginnings, it's the Empress in the tarot, so it's giving birth, it's starting new projects, it's honing your skills, becoming skilled. You've got to build this before you can build that. Maybe they started with this and then they created a monster which they had to put in a cave. Maybe they're the reason why these two boys have to escape. But both of these guys, look, they're both screaming. Ah! So don't do that to yourself by being static and listening to the negative stuff in your head. Connect with other people, communicate, look to the future, and start something new. That's the ideal thing to do today, because that will keep you active. And that's the key word to happiness today, staying active and keeping it moving forward. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. And also, during these kind of wartime conditions, I'm giving you this coupon code, Spring Special. Just put it in exactly as it is on there with the 2 capital S's and 1 word, and you get 25% off. I've never done 25% off anything, but you get 25% off all the priority and emergency sessions. So if you want to speak to me now, I'm doing this to make myself as available to you as I can be, because I think some people will want to speak to me now rather than in a month or whenever. So if you do have questions or concerns that you'd like me to look at, I look in my personal readings, I look at your astrology chart. And to look at your chart, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then order a chart rectification, please. And that is a process where I work out your time of birth. Once I have that, I can draw up your chart. And having the time of birth is important because the chart changes every 4 minutes. And the houses are really affected. So what areas of your life the planets affect is really determined by the time you're born. So it's important to have. So order a rectification on gregoryscott.com, please, or order a personal reading with me at the discounted price. If you like this video, then please share it online. That would be awesome of you. I would be ever so grateful. And if you know someone who's really just suffering and who's taking this so seriously and is just driving themselves crazy, please send them this, because they need to know that they don't need to take this so seriously. And I'm not trivializing things, and I'm not saying that people aren't dying, but what I'm saying is that it's no good having people die from their mental illnesses because they're so scared of the coronavirus. Oh, and I just said the forbidden word, so now this video is going to be, might not show up, because YouTube are being very careful that if you say the word, because it could be anybody, that you're not spreading misinformation and fake news, you see? So YouTube is being kind of responsible. What I'm saying is that anyone who's overly concerned with this, excessively concerned, then share this video, please. And if you like my videos, then hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified of new videos coming out. Have a wonderful day. Have a great start to the week. It's so productive, and you're able to leave behind so much negativity. It's a really fab day to start the week. Have a wonderful day. As I said, if you'd like to get in touch with me for a personal reading, please do. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.